So I'm wondering if this is a better sound. Oh, okay. How you doing? As I was saying, I got invited to an art gallery in Madison, Wisconsin. Um, and I live on the lake shore in northeast Wisconsin near Green Bay. Um, I've been painting 10 years. Um, and this past summer, spring and summer, I got involved with a farmers crafters market, and um, people come. It Two Rivers is a pretty good tourist town. That's that's kind of where they stop before they go up into Door County, Wisconsin. Um, Door County is the biggest thing. Um, People come from Chicago and all that kind of place. Um, do I do I sell a lot? I sell enough. I mean, uh, for this town, uh, I say for this county, really, uh, you know, I sold my 8x10s for $10 a pop. Um, my painted record albums, $10 a pop. You know, um, and there was some. I had some really good paintings um, that were sizable that went for 45, 50 bucks, uh, and a little bit more. So it was quite the challenge. Um, it was quite the experience. Um, Now I get this experience to come. Now there's a couple of people that came from Madison, and one particular person bought a painting of mine, and you know, just an art fanatic. And actually, he was starting out in the art world, and you know, just he was enamored by my things, by my paintings. Um, you know, and he said he started. When he went back to Madison, he started spreading the word. He was, because he himself was looking for uh, a place to put his beginning art. Um, and so this was this was crazy. Um, and he gave me the name of the place is Pumpkin Hollow uh, in Madison. It says Madison, Wisconsin, but it's more like uh, outside of Madison, like Sun Prairie area, middle of the state, just about. Um, then excuse me. Um, and I got a hold of this gal that owns the gallery and runs it and everything. It's a very large place. Um, I think she said it used to be a schoolhouse, but one of those pole barn type advertised. Um, and I've also the thing of it is they're expanding. Um, and that's where I come in because she said she wants everything. And I said, "Man, I got over 100 paintings." She says, "Well, bring them, you know." And I said, "Well, what about big stuff?" I says, "Well, I got a 4 foot by 6 foot waterfall." Bring it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring it. You know. Um, so yeah, it is great. Um, and it's just like, you know, I I'm like enamored. I'm like hammered. I'm not hammered. I'm enamored. That's what it is. For lack of better words, um, this has been it's been a long time coming. You know, like I said, the shows I did in 2018, I had a thing of 30 paintings, but I really wasn't. You know, uh, this place was sort of out of the way. Um, but and I had gone to other. I had scouted out shows there before. Um, oh yeah, yeah. Um, the shows I went to before were filled up. Poker, poker. Good to see you, man. I'm going on tour. I've 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 made it to halfway across the state. Um, so yeah, um, this is something that, well, like I say, when I would go to other shows, they'd actually be pretty large, a large crowd. I got enough of a crowd the first one, um, and sold one painting. I think I sold about, I think, six paintings that first time. Um, and this was hit the like, everyone. Yes, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Doesn't cost anything, and gosh darn, it's been what, almost 3 months since I've done a live show. Um, but like I say, I've been doing paintings um, and poker. I don't know if you know this, but I'm doing a 6 foot. I got a, uh, uh, a an art project in the studio where the canvas is 6 feet wide by 6.5 feet high. Um, I'm doing a live angel, or a life size angel. So, and boy, it's kicking my rear end. Um, um, it because I have not done mixed media in the past. Um, and this is the really, the mixed media is, you know, I got to do the background just right so I can make angel wing feathers out of felt, and also using silk uh, somewhere along the line of a white silk. Um, so I mean, this is something that uh, it's a challenge, with the abilities that I have. Was I can do it. It's just gonna take me a lot longer than an average painting that I do usually do. Um, I don't know, poker, if you're on my Facebook or not. I don't remember. Um, but there's a painting I did last night uh, called the Blood Moon's Darkest Hour. Um, I don't know if anyone. I don't know where my phone is. I put everything on my phone. See, that's the thing about the these that I have is it cuts everything out quite a bit. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna paint my desk yellow. It's black right now. I'm gonna paint that thing neon yellow. See if that works. Um, I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try and show this painting to you. Uh, I'm gonna see if this will come through the camera. Yep, I got steady now. Steady. It's sort of. It's kind of a. It's kind of bright. If I get it closer, a little bit closer now, but you kind of get the idea, you know. Um, it reminds me of a negative of a photograph. Um, you know, but I tend to think sometimes, my stuff looks better on camera than it does in person. Um, but this is I hope this shows up. This is one of the paintings that I am taking. This was a on a pouring. This was from a pouring. Look at that. Look at that. That was just from pouring. That has not that a brush did not touch that. A brush did not touch that. Um, I mean that's just insane. Um, that this is the one that I'm projecting on the 4 foot by 6 foot angel, 6 foot by 6.5 foot angel. I got it's so bright. Okay. Um, and imagine there's gonna be felt and silk wings on this thing. Um, and I had I had gotten to um, excuse me. I had gotten to um, oh, what was that place? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I went to Hobby Lobby. It's a craft store. Um, and I bought 4 strands of real feathers. And I found out quickly that they're not attached to the string professionally. Um, I actually snorted a couple of the feathers because they were so light, you know, and they float around and went, oh, you know. So it's like, okay, maybe I could use them for something, but maybe not this thing, or use it in a different fashion. So that was quite the experience, you know. Ah, yeah. So I may I may glue them to the felt. The felt could be the background. There's I'm not set. I'm not 100% set on what's going to happen. Um, so well, it at this point it's a mystery. Um, and hopefully, I'm pretty good at solving mysteries. You know, um, but this is the biggest painting I've ever worked on. Actually, did a 4 foot by 8 foot, but this thing by far um, is is the biggest. Um, you know, um, so hopefully, I, realistically, I think it's going to take me about 3 months to get this done. Um, but what do you do here in the winter? You're stuck inside, you know, for the most part in general, you know. And uh, I have I have nothing better to do with my time, you know. I could do I could do other things, but um, that's where I'm at. I mean, when I'm in my studio and when I'm uh, working on my art pieces, it's like I don't think about anything else. Nothing else bothers me. And so, you know, that's gonna be well, that's key. You know, it's it's good for my health, except for these are bad. Um, gotta have something, right? Maybe not, but oh, so um, that's about what it is. What's going on? Um, I'm very excited. I'm very happy. Um, can't beat it. Um, you know, that's just tip of the iceberg. I mean, I'm on top of the world. I am on top of the world. Um, so, but I have to get back to work. I have to get back at that painting, a painting that I'm working on back there. Um, fairly shortly, I'll have things set up that I can bring my easel in here into my living room. Um, and that's where I was doing it because I have no internet in the back part of the studio. So um, I'm coming back. I'm coming back, man. It's been too long. It's never too late. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace.